Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan. 3 things are about to happen. 1, I'm going to teach you a very easy beginner way to play this song. You can do it at the talent show, or when you dress like Chappell Roan for Halloween. You can do it at the office party. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the actual way to play Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan. And the third thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna teach you the solo to the song. And the fourth thing is me hitting you, and the fifth thing is you hitting the floor. People of the world, friends and relatives, let's play the easy beginner version of Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan. Beginner, easy, simple, fun version of Pink Pony Club. I'm playing it on acoustic. You can play it on electric if you want. The only reason I'm doing it on acoustic is for trouts and giggles. What I would like you to do is play a G chord. Play the 3rd fret on the top string with your middle finger. With your pointer finger, play the 2nd fret, 2nd string from the top. With your ring finger and pinky, play the 3rd fret on the bottom 2 strings. Strum this chord once. Classic G chord. Then we're gonna go to an A minor chord. Release all 4 fingers, put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom, ring finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom, middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top. Mute the top string with your thumb if you can, and strum this A minor chord 1 time. Then play an E minor chord. Get rid of your pointer finger, take your middle finger and ring finger and just pop them up 1 string. So now top string is open, then 2nd fret, open, open, open. Strum that once. E minor chord, and now it's time for the C major 7 chord. Put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. C major 7 chord. Those are the only 4 chords you need to know for this easy version of the song. Would you please play each of those chords 1 time, 1 strum each. We're holding each chord out for 4 beats. G, A minor, E minor, C major 7. 1, 2, here we go. And 1, 2, then the A minor. 1, 2, switch to the E minor. 1, 2, here we go. It's the C major 7 taekwondo. Guys, that's all you need to know to play the easy version. It's just those 4 chords, 4 beats each, the whole way through. When you get to the chorus where she sings, Pink Pony Club, I'm a ping pong dancing up a ping pong, then you might want to switch to, instead of doing 1 strum of each chord, you might want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. C major 7 chord. That's the easy version. Guys, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the solo, which is not what we're doing right now. What we're doing now is we're learning the actual guitar part. But wait, I have to tell you 2 things. 1, if you're gonna play that easy version with those 4 chords, you do need to tune your guitar down 1/2 of a step to play along with the recording. The nice shortcut thing you can do to tune down is if you put a capo on the 1st fret and then using your electronic tuner, which I know I have one somewhere. It's right here. There's no need to get all excited. Using your electronic tuner with a capo on the 1st fret, you just tune to standard tuning, EADGBE tuning, and then get rid of the capo, and magically you are tuned down 1/2 step, and then you can play along with the recording. Great. Guys, do you have any questions about the easy version of the song? No? Great. Let's now switch to the actual version of the song. I'm gonna switch to electric for no good reason. I just feel like it, okay? This actual authentic way of playing the guitar part is in standard tuning with no capo. This is what the actual guitarist for Chappell Roan plays, and it's full of bar chords and you're gonna hate it, but that's not my problem. People of the world, friends and relatives, we're starting off with a G flat major bar chord. Take your pointer finger, mash it down on the 2nd fret of all 6 strings. Then take your ring finger, put it on the 4th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Take your pinky, put it right below your ring finger on the 3rd string from the top on the 4th fret. Then take your middle finger and play it the 3rd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Guys, classic G flat major bar chord. If you hate this, I do want to tell you that, like I said, not my problem. But also at marinmusic.com, I do have a completely free video course completely on playing bar chords, and it's full of tips and tricks. Would you like one of those tips and tricks? When you're playing a bar chord, pretend the nail of your pinky is glued to the pad of your ring finger. It's gonna help, I promise. All right, so you play this G flat major chord once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna switch to an A flat minor chord. Take your G flat major bar chord, move it 1, 2 frets over. So the exact same shape, but now your pointer finger's on the 4th fret. Your ring finger's on the 6th fret, pinky's on the 6th fret. Take your middle finger, get rid of it. Take it completely off of the strings, but then take your middle finger and smash down on top of your pointer finger to help your pointer finger push down on all 6 strings on the 4th fret. This is the A flat minor bar chord. Give that 1 strum. Oh, beautiful job. Now we're gonna play an E flat minor bar chord. With your pointer finger, play the 6th fret of the bottom 5 strings. That one finger mashing down on 5 strings. If you can, see if you can get the tip of your finger to just touch and mute the top string. Then with your middle finger, play 7 on the 2nd string from the bottom. With your ring finger and pinky, play the 8th fret on the middle 2 strings. Remember to keep the nail of your pinky glued to your ring finger. Guys, this is the E flat minor bar chord, 1 strum. And then we want a B major 7 chord. Pointer finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string from the top. You do not need to bar. You can if you want, but all that really matters is that you're pushing on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Ring finger plays the 4th fret of the 3rd string from the top. Middle finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. And pinky, 4th fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Play just those middle 4 strings. Now, guys, if you are unable to stretch your fingers out to play this chord, that probably means your thumb is poking up over the top. I recommend you take your thumb, bring it on back like this. It's gonna be much easier to get that B major 7 shape along with all of those bar chords. Your thumb should not be up over the top. It should be down like this. That's another example of a tip in my free bar chord mastery course at marinmusic.com. People of the world, friends and relatives, my name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. What a joy and a privilege this is to teach you Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan, featuring Chappell Roan on lead vocals. That we just learned the first verse to the song. You just play those 4 chords, cuatro, that's Spanish for 4. I'm surprised you didn't know that. You play them twice in a row. You hold one each out for 4 beats. You hold each one out, 1 each out for each of you. Guys, I got 1 chord for each of you, and I would like you to hold it out for 4 beats. Please play it with me. 1, 2, how are we doing? 3, 4. Can you see how sweaty I am? 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, then E flat minor. I'm feeling really sweaty. Then the B flat major 7, then switch back to the G flat. Then to the A flat minor, going real good in the neighborhood. It's the E flat minor, B major 7. Calm down a little bit, guys. Your energy you have for this song is, if I'm being honest, inappropriate. And you're looking very sweaty. You don't look good. Like, how come it feels like you just finished a mile run and then decided to quickly record a guitar tutorial as quickly as possible? We've made it to the pre-chorus of the song. The pre-chorus is the exact same 4 chords, but instead of strumming each chord once, we're gonna go like this. We're kind of like doing sort of a mix of the guitar part and the piano part here, but it works pretty well. So I've got the same chords, but I'm just plucking 1 string at a time. I'm starting on the top string, going bunky, bunky, banky, banky. Then I switch to the next chord, bunky, bunky, banky, banky, bunky, bunky, banky. Same exact 4 chords. You go through it twice like that. If what I just said makes no sense to you, or if you just don't want to do it, what you can do for the pre-chorus is just strum each chord 8 times. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. through all 4 chords 2 times again. And that's the pre-chorus. Great. Now we've made it to the chorus. The chorus has 2 parts. So this is chorus part 1. It goes like this. Power chords. With your pointer finger, play 2 on the top string, play 4 on the second string from the top. Play just the top 2 strings down twice. Then, on the third string from the top, play 6, 4. So it's 6, 4. Those are like offbeats. We got Then, you're gonna switch to a power chord on the 4th fret. 4th fret top string, 6th fret second string from the top. And then on the 3rd string from the top, you play 6, 4 again. Let's play those first 2 little chunks. 2, here we go. And 6, 4, 6, 4. Great. Now time for an E flat power chord. Play 6 on the second string from the top and 8 on the third string from the top. Play those 2 strings twice. Then you're gonna play third string from the top, 8, 6. Same sort of rhythm we did just a minute ago with the 6, 4. So it's 8, 6. Then power chord on the second fret of the second string from the top. So pointer fingers on second fret, second string from the top. Ring fingers on 4th fret, third string from the top. Play those 2 strings twice. Then on the third string from the top, play 8, 4. Guys, that's what I call the main riff to the song, and that's what you do for this first part of the chorus. It goes like this. 2, 3, 4. And you do it twice. Let's practice it once together right now. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Were you playing? I couldn't hear you. I felt like you played the first chord with me and then you just completely gave up. So congratulations on that. So you do that twice. Then we get to the second half of the chorus. Guys, I have great news for you. The second part of the chorus, you literally do that exact same main riff 2 more times. So you're saying, Uncle Stuart, if the first half and the second half of the chorus are the same, why did you say it's 2 separate parts? Well, it's easy, because the singing is substantially different in the 2 parts. So there you go. Then you repeat all of that again. You play the verse again, then you play the pre-chorus again, then you play both parts of the chorus again. So you just literally repeat the entire song up to that point again. At this point, we get to the first solo. We are gonna learn the solo, but let's learn the rest of the regular guitar parts first. So just Wayne's World. They pretend that we're after the solo now. The bridge to the song goes like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's what it is. B major 7 chord. Remember the B major 7? We did it earlier. It was second fret, second string from the top, and then 4, 3, 4. Strum that once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D flat major chord. I hate this chord. One of my least favorite chords on the guitar. Play 4 on the bottom 5 strings. So I'm just using my pointer finger, mashing down on the 4th fret. I'm trying to mute the top string with the tip of my finger if possible. Not a big deal. I just threw my pick on the floor. That's okay. I don't need it right now. Then with your ring finger, play 6 on the 3rd string from the top. And then also with your ring finger, mash down on 6 of the next 2 strings. It's awful, it's terrible. Top string is muted. Then you have 4th fret. Then you have 6, 6, 6, all with your ring finger. Then the bottom string almost certainly sounds like this. That's good, we kind of want it to be muted. If it sounds like this, then that means your ring finger is pushing down on too many strings and you want to kind of just bend your ring finger up a little bit to mute that bottom string. Or if you are a prodigy guitar player, your bottom string might sound like this. That means your pointer finger is smashing down on it and your ring finger's out of the way and the stars have aligned and you are a magical mystery child. In which case, good for you. What I'm trying to say here is I don't really care what the bottom string sounds like. If I'm being honest, I can't hear any of what you're doing, so I don't really care about any of it. So that's the D flat major chord. You strum that and hold it out for 4 beats. Then E flat minor. We already did E flat minor. It's where you mash down on 6 of the bottom 5 strings. Middle finger plays 7 on the second string from the bottom. Ring finger and pinky play 8 on the middle 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to A flat minor. We also already did A flat minors, where you mash down on 4 of all 6 strings. Ring finger plays 6 on the second from the top. Pinky plays 6 third from the top. And that's it. You just do that twice, and that's the bridge. Let's play it all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then my least favorite. Great work. E flat minor chord. A flat minor. Back to B major. O, D flat. Really good. A flat. Watch your face. A flat minor. Pinky 2. Then you play the chorus all the way through again, and then there's the final solo. And so that means now we have no choice. We have to learn this guitar solo. I don't like guitar solos in general. I'm not good at them. And to make matters worse, I don't even really know this one. So this is gonna be a nightmare. Let's have fun with this, you guys. The first guitar solo comes right before the bridge. It's relatively short. It's pretty fun to play. And it goes like this. 2, 3, 4. With your pointer finger, mash down on the 11th fret of the bottom 2 strings. So yes, technically it's a little bar chord thing, but it's not that bad. It's only on 2 strings, and they're the skinniest, wimpiest little strings. You have complete control over those 2 strings. Pointer fingers mash down on 11 of the bottom 2 strings, then using either your pinky or your ring finger, reach all the way up to the 14th fret. So your pointer finger is holding down on 11, but at the same time, your ring finger is on 14 of the bottom string. Play the bottom string immediately after you play it. Your ring finger is just gonna flick off of the string. So you go like that. You play 14 and then flick off to 11 without re-plucking the string. Look. Do it with me. 3, 4, 2, one more time. Great. Then you do the exact same thing on the second string from the bottom. So you play 14 with your ring finger, hold down on 11, and go flick off. Hey, flick off, guys. So we go binky dinka, flick off, flick off. You're gonna do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Binky bunky, tinky tinky, wicky wacky. Play it slowly. 1, 2, here we go. Yeah, we're doing it slowly. There's no shame in doing everything in your life slowly all the time. People of the world, friends and relatives, your pointer finger is now going to go all the way up to 14. You mash down on 14 of the bottom 2 strings. You do that same flick off thing with your ring finger, but this time it's going to be starting on 16 with your ring finger while your pointer finger holds down on 14. So it's... And you do that 14 times. Not 14 times. Give me a break. 4 times. Cuatro, that's Spanish for 4. I'm surprised you didn't know that. You're looking like extremely sweaty. It's upsetting. Like, I must be hot out, but like, why do you look like that? You look like a mess. Thank you. Then, keep your pointer finger on the 14th fret with your pinky stretch all the way up to 18 on the bottom string. Do your little flick off from 18 to 14. Then on the second string from the bottom, flick off from 16 to 14. Then on the bottom, do 16 to 14. Then on the second from the bottom, do 16 to 14. And then do that whole thing again. So look, it's... Got it? Guys, that's the whole entire first solo. Let's play the whole first solo all the way through slowly. 1 and 2, and here we go. and 14, flick off, 14, flick off. Up to 16. Up to the 18th fret. You've done it. What a great job. Guys, now we're moving on to the second solo, which is also the outro to the song Pink Pony Club by Chappell, Roan. Second solo starts with your ring finger on the 14th fret of the second string from the bottom. I recommend you have your middle finger on the 13th fret of the same string. We want 2 fingers on there because we're going to bend that note. Then your pointer finger is going to play 11 on the bottom string. Strum the bottom 2 strings together, and then try to use your middle finger and ring finger to bend the second string from the bottom, while your pointer finger just stays still on the 11th fret of the bottom string. Sounds like this. Give it a try. 2, 3, Great job. Then bring your ring finger back down to the normal spot on the 14th fret and play 14, 11 on the second string from the bottom. So we've got bend, bend, play it with me, 1, 2, here we go, bend, bend. Then bottom string, play 11. Second string from the bottom, play 11. Second string from the bottom, play 14. Then play 13 on the third string from the bottom and bend it. So we've got like that. Then, oh my goodness, you're gonna play 14 on the second string from the bottom, bend the heck out of it. Then go back to normal 14 and play 14, 16, 19. So that's 1, 2, just that little part. Here we go. I don't want to do this at all. We're almost done with what I call the first chunk of the solo. Put your ring finger on the 13th fret of the third string from the bottom. At the same time, have your pointer finger on the 11th fret of the third string from the bottom. Play that 13th fret, third string from the bottom, but immediately after you play it, flick off your ring finger. So it's a little pull off. Then, with your ring finger, hammer on to 13 again, then pull off to 11, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. It should be 4 pull-offs total. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Guys, play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Then hammer on to 13 one more time and slide up to 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first chunk. Let's play the whole first chunk all the way through. 1, 2, I'm getting even more sweaty. Pound it down. Bam, 2, 3, 4. First chunk done in the spank bank. Sorry, don't know why I said that. Okay, then third string from the bottom, play 13, 11. You play those and there's a tiny little pause. Then you go like this. I just played on the third string from the bottom, play 13. Second string from the bottom, play 11, 12, 14. I'm going pointer, middle, pinky. Then on the bottom string, play 11, 13, 14. So it's a 13, 11, Then you start off doing the same thing. Third string from the bottom, play 13, 11. Second string from the bottom, play 11, 12, 14, just like before. But then on the bottom string, play 11, 4, 13, 14, slide up to 16. So for the second chunk so far, we have then play 13, 11 on the third string from the bottom again. Then immediately with your pointer finger, play 15 on the third string from the bottom. Then play 16 third string from the bottom. Then 18 third string from the bottom. Then on the second string from the bottom, play 16, 19. Then on the bottom string, play 16, 18. So that was 15, 16, 18, 16, 19, 16, 18. We finished the second chunk. Second chunk goes like this. Try it with me, maybe one of us will get it. Go! And oh my goodness. All right, third chunk. Guys, your ring finger is currently on the 18th fret of the bottom string. Keep it there. Play it and give it a little bend. And then bring it right back, then do that again. So you do 2 of those. Then scooch it on back to 16 and go. So we've got. Then you just play 14 on the bottom string. That's the third chunk. I made this chunk very short. So it goes. Guys, we only have one more chunk left to the solo. And guess what? The fourth and final chunk is just the solo from the beginning of the song, the middle of the song, the first solo. It's the... You just do that like 3 times and that's the end of it. All right, fine. Let's play the whole solo all the way through super slowly. I'm gonna mess up so many times. 1, 2, solo time, here we go. Okay. You don't have to be able to play something to teach it. I just want to make that perfectly clear.